Now we're going to cover, still dealing with vectors, we're going to cover this concept of concatenation. Concatenation is basically how do you stick vectors together. And so if I had vector A equals 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, let me put commas in there so I can be clear. If vector B equals 7, 2, then if I do C equals the vector of A concatenated, lowercase, A concatenated with B, then C is going to wind up being 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 2. Basically, I just took these two vectors and stuck them together. If I did vector D equals B, A, then I get 7, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Right? So up here in this one, I stuck A and B together. These are elements contributed by A. These are elements contributed by B. Now it's all one big happy vector. Change the order here. These are now the elements contributed by B, and these are the elements contributed by A. One big happy vector. So this can go on and on and on. You can also do, if I did something that looked like this, let's say if I came back and said B equals the vector 1, 4, comma 5, 5, 20. Right? Keep in mind these are all vectors, so it's going to be 1, 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 5, 20 is 5, 10, 15, 20. There you go. You can do it with lens space in there. It's just, all it is sticking vectors together. You could even do, if this is now vector E, you could do vector F equals A indexed at 2 concatenated with E indexed from 2 to 6 concatenated with B indexed at 1. And that would give you A indexed at 2 is 3. E from 2 to 6, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be and B indexed at 1 is 7. So you can see concatenation is sticking vectors together. And as long as you have it between the brackets here, you can stick vectors together just about any way you want to. So that's the concept of concatenation. So now I'm going to do a video of the MATLAB portion of the video dealing with concatenation. Don't freak out. I have changed the configuration of MATLAB a little bit so that my editor and my command window are side by side, and hopefully that will allow us to see the results of the script that I'm running on the left on the right without me having to go back and forth between the screens. So let's give that a try. Start off with a couple of vectors. A equals the vector 2, vector 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And B equals the vector 7, 2. And clean this up a bit and suppress both of these. You need to see those over there. And then let's do C equals the vector A, B. Now keep in mind, concatenation is just sticking two or more vectors together. And so this is going to make a new vector C with the elements of A first and then the elements of B second. So I've already saved this, so when I hit run, as I see over here, we've got the 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and then we have from vector A, and then we have the 7 and the 2 from vector B. Okay? We could do it in any order, so we could do B, A, and if I run that, now vector D has a 7 and a 2 here from vector B, and then the remaining elements are the elements from vector A. So you can concatenate in any order. It can get as wild and crazy as you want. I can do, I still use the range, so 1, 4, that is a vector, and this is a vector as well. So I'm sticking two vectors together, which is perfectly legal. I do that, I get the 1, 2, 3, 4, which come from the 1, 4, and I get the 5, 10, 15, 20, they come from the 5, 5, 20. And we'll do one more just to drive the point home, hopefully. So I take an element from A, I take E index from 2 to 6, and let's add in a little bit of B. And I get 3, which came from the second element in A. I get 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10, which are elements from E. If you look at E up here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10 are elements 2 through 6 in E. So that's what I stuck in here. And then the last value is the first element in B, which is 7. So that's concatenation. You just can stick it together any way you want to.